Yep, it's coming back. That's right, Game Pass or Play is back in a mostly better way, particularly shorter, right? Now, we've tried this before on our podcast and it kind of just didn't work because it felt like a chore. That's because we had the surprise me button picking the games for us. This will be a list of curated games by me, or maybe some of my co-hosts if they decide to join, of Game Pass games they've played that they can recommend to someone. Or not recommend to someone, you know, because sometimes games are bad. None of that matters though. You just want to hear me talk about Escape Academy. Now, frame of reference, I haven't beaten the game, but I've probably played 4 or 5 hours into it. But man, this game is incredible. It makes me feel like a genius, even though we all know the contrary. So I played this on my own and with my son, and I can say definitively, at least for me, playing with my son was a better experience. I played first by myself and then with my son, and it's really cool seeing him have the gears grind in his own brain to get where he needs to be to figure out these puzzles. And there's this itch to just do one more puzzle, right? They're not too long, the levels are not too long, so you end up being pretty satisfied at the end of every one. And you start the game by going to an escape room, and under the guise of that, they recruit new students, right? Ergo the Escape Academy. There's 10 badges to collect to be an escapist, right? And these escapists go on to be presidents, important people in society. So that's kind of the narrative hook there. You have to pass an entrance exam, and you know, if my 10-year-old can get there, I think you can do it too. It's got charming writing, characters, but mostly it's about the puzzles, right? And the way they're set up is genius. Some of them are multi-layered, some of them are simpler, some of them have you counting things in the room, working with lock mechanics, unscrewing things with a screwdriver, a hammer, different types of tools. And I will be finishing this game because I'm excited to get back to it with my son. We're gonna blaze through the whole thing. Game Pass or Play for Escape Academy. That's a definitive play from me and from my son too. X to Interact, Game Pass or Play. If you have a game that you want me to play and tell you if it's worth it or not, pass or play, let me know in the comments.